What kind of a Christian are you, really? So it's 2026 and you decided to join a house church or microchurch or to plant one. So you start going through the logistics of who, what, when, so forth. But the reality is you need to be really focusing on yourself. Because as much as we talk about house church, microchurch, and logistics that go on behind it, and you start getting focused on the planning, that's all well and good. But the reality is church is a community of people. Church is people. People with a lot of spiritual baggage, a lot of spiritual beliefs, a lot of things that they need to detoxify from their past church experiences. And when a group of people come together to be a community, to be a church, our beliefs, they don't stay abstract. They don't stay within us. They collide. And sometimes they mesh pretty well, but sometimes sparks fly. And in a microchurch, there's no anonymity. You're dealing with people life on life, and you have to know where you stand on these things. And the key question you have to ask yourself is, what happens when you disagree with somebody over some things that you think is important, but they don't? Because how you answer that determines what kind of Christian you are. See, over the past 4 centuries, the Christian world has come with a framework on essentials, there's unity. On non-essentials, there's liberty. And in all things, there's charity. And if you have not resolved this question for yourself, then when conflicts happen, the conflicts will draw the lines for you. And it's not always a fun process. I've been leading a microchurch for the last 6 months or so, and I've been part of our microchurch network for the last 2 years. And I want to actually help you just with my experiences and also a lot of the things I've learned and I've actually just taught myself and read for the last 25 years in terms of what is important as a Christian for me. What are some foundations based upon the Bible, early church teachings, early church fathers, and also the creeds. And to find out what kind of Christian you are, it's not that complicated, but it does take some work so you can know what is important for you and what is not as important for you. Because when people come together, conflicts happen. I want to help you avoid that so that when you actually start gathering as a microchurch, there can be harmony and unity. Because I think that when you actually have unity within the church body, that's when the world will really know that we are God's children and they can see it as a witness. So before you find a microchurch or plant a microchurch, answer that very first question. So over the next few videos, I'm going to be going through the 3 different categories and addressing those for you. And hopefully that'll be helpful for you.